Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Are we
Ram,
good to
Ram
start?
Ram,
I think
Hare Hare.
some devotees are
Hare
joining.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Please join us today, and today we'll be covering chapter 15, Purushottam Yoga, the yoga of the Supreme Person. And this is a very short chapter. There are only 20 verses, but these verses are packing some amazing knowledge. Hare Krishna. So ये जो अध्याय 15 है, इसमें बहुत ही सुंदर तरह से भगवान ने हमको समझाया है. हमने जैसे डिस्कस किया था कि लास्ट के जो 6 चैप्टर्स है ना, वो ज्ञान योग से रिलेटेड है, एनालिटिकल स्टडी. बट अगेन इट कल्मिनेट्स जो है फाइनली किस डिसीजन पे पहुंचते हैं, किस निष्कर्ष पे पहुंचते हैं, दैट भक्ति योग, you know, we all have to take to devotional service. Hare Krishna. So please join us for Jayarada Madhav prayers.
Hare Krishna, friends. Let's welcome the people, the friends, devotees who are watching. Balram Sahu, Savitri, Avijit Das, Indrani Mitra. Hare Krishna, friends. Sanjeev Kumar, Vedi Velu Neela, Sanjeev Kumar, Ratna Sabharwal, Gurung. Hare Krishna, Chaitra Arji, Santosh Palekar, आरती नंदा, बीना, गुरुंग. हरे कृष्णा. आप सभी का अभिनंदन है. हेमंत खत्री, सूरज धवल, शरवण राठौर, रविंद्रनाथ, प्रतिहारी, अंशु द्विवेदी, हेमा दुबे, आरती नंदा. हरे कृष्णा, फ्रेंड्स. सुदीप्ता डे, मयंक वाजपेयी, सितोली, श्रद्धा राजगरिया, गौरव धाक. हरि बोल, फ्रेंड्स.
Hare Krishna. So please join us for Jayarada Madhav prayers. Jai Radha Madhava
Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girvaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha
dear devotees.
Hare Krishna. Mahesh Paili, Balveer Singh, Koshal Gupta. Welcome everyone. Omati Dubey, Shalini Rahul, Haribol, Anand K. Sharma, Kwe Ahad, Vimal Agrawal, Arun Reddy, S.K. Dev, Srini Rapeli, Govind Nishad, Jai Kumar, Anju Goyal, Kundan Datta, Vishal Vashisht, and all dear friends, all dear devotees, आप सभी का बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन for reading of chapter 15 of Bhagavad Gita.
Hare Krishna.
Guru Pranati. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gaurvani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashatya Deshatarine Om Ajnana Timirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Mukham Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yat Kripa Tadaham Vande Shri Gurum Deenataranam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So today we are covering chapter 15, Adhyay 15, Purushottam Yoga, the Yoga of the Supreme Person. And there are only 20 verses, and there are four main lessons, four main sections in this chapter, which we'll be focusing on, and there's some wonderful realizations and some wonderful analogies being shared by Prabhupada and the Acharyas regarding this chapter. And Lord Krishna, he is also explaining this based on an analogy that we can relate to. So this is very interesting when we can relate to something that we have seen in this material world. जब हम लोग किसी चीज को देखा होता है ना, तो उससे जब संबंध से उसके रिलेशन में जब किसी चीज को समझते हैं, तो we can get a proper perception, right? We can get proper understanding. So this is where this chapter starts with the yoga of the Supreme Person. Verse 1. Please join us for the recitation of the first verse, and then we'll get started. जब हम पहला वर्स के बाद में स्टडी के बाद में पूरा चैप्टर का कवर करेंगे. हरे कृष्णा. श्री भगवान उवाच ऊर्ध्वमूलम् अधः शाख्यम् अश्वत्थं प्राहुरव्ययम् छन्दांसि यस्य पर्णानि यस्त्वं वेद स वेदवित्. Translation by His Divine Grace, Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, it is said that there is an imperishable banyan tree that has its roots upward and its branches down, and whose leaves are the Vedic hymns. One who knows this tree is the knower of the Vedas. Hare Krishna. So here, Lord Krishna is picking up, and Srila Prabhupada is giving the example. Prabhupada इसमें अपने तात्पर्य में purport में बता रहे हैं that people, they always ask, what about the Vedas, right? Because Vedas are also coming from Lord Shri Krishna, and Lord Krishna says that I am the Vedas, and of the Vedas I am Samaveda. So that is knowledge, right? तो वो वहीं पे हम लोगों को ज्ञान मिलता है, हम लोगों को शिक्षा मिलती है वेदा से, लेकिन उसका जो यूज है वो कैसे किया है, दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. अब जैसे आप कॉलेज जाते हो, राइट, एंड आप कॉलेज जाके आप से फॉर एग्जांपल देयर आर सम पीपल हु आर न्यूक्लियर साइंटिस्ट. नाउ न्यूक्लियर साइंटिस्ट लर्न्स द नॉलेज, राइट, उसको ज्ञान प्राप्त हुआ. नाउ हाउ ही इम्प्लीमेंट्स द नॉलेज इज नॉट द मिस्टेक ऑफ द यूनिवर्सिटी, राइट, बिकॉज दे प्रोवाइड द नॉलेज जो उनको इस साइंटिस्ट को समझ में आए, लेकिन उस साइंटिस्ट ने अब उस न्यूक्लियर नॉलेज को use kiya to fuel and give facility, utility, electricity to the whole city, which happens in France, right? Many nuclear scientists, they don't want to create weapons, they want to help the humanity. So they take on job which is not that high paid, but is giving them the satisfaction that by that nuclear energy जो knowledge उनको मिला है उसको implement कर रहे हैं ताकि पूरे city को electricity for many days मिले. So these are some examples, right? But while some other nuclear scientist, he wants money, he wants to enjoy, so he could go in the direction of creating missiles, nuclear bombs and so forth. Yes, there is a lot of money, but then what is the use of that money? Because आप जो हैं, समाज की भलाई के लिए नहीं कर रहे हैं आप. You are basically creating conflict, means you are creating weapons of destruction, and that is never for benefit of humanity. Sometimes people say yes, it is for benefit because now we are protecting ourselves very well, but in reality, if you look in a bigger picture, then there is already one great protector, Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So we have to see things in perspective. So Bhagwan Krishna इस चैप्टर के बिगनिंग में ही बता रहे हैं कि वेदास क्या हैं, राइट, और उसका एनालॉजी में बता रहे हैं कि दैट वन हु सीज दिस ट्री, द बैनियन ट्री, राइट, बरगद का पेड़ है, और जिसकी जो रूट्स हैं वो अपवर्ड हैं और जो ब्रांचेस हैं वो डाउनवर्ड हैं, और उसके जो लीव्स हैं वो वैदिक हिम्स हैं, और दिस ट्री इज whoever knows this tree is the knower of the Vedas. So ये ट्री जो है ये वेदास नहीं है, ये ट्री इज रिप्रेजेंटिंग दिस मटीरियल यूनिवर्स. जिस मटीरियल यूनिवर्स इस भौतिक जगत को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है. अब आप ऐसा ट्री कहाँ देखते हैं? कोई पूछेगा कि भाई हमने ऐसा ट्री तो देखा ही नहीं जिसकी रूट्स अपवर्ड हो और ब्रांचेस डाउनवर्ड हो. हाउ कैन वी इवन परसीव दिस? दिस इज काल्पनिक. नो, एक्चुअली इट इज काल्पनिक, बट इन रियलिटी वी हैव सीन दिस. व्हेन वी गो एट द शोर, राइट, जो बैंक ऑफ द रिवर होता है वहाँ पे जो ट्रीज होते हैं, अगर हम पानी में देखें तो उनकी जो छवि होती है, उनकी जो इमेज होती है, उनकी जो शैडो होती है, उनका जो रिफ्लेक्शन होता है, दैट इज एक्चुअली अपसाइड डाउन, राइट. वी हैव सीन दिस कि जो रूट्स हैं, मीन्स द ट्रंक इज अपीयरिंग अपसाइड डाउन, द ब्रांचेस आर गोइंग डाउनवर्ड. Banyan tree goes like a half umbrella shape, right? So you see the branches going like that, downward. So this is a reflection. So if there is a reflection, there must be a real tree, right? Have you ever seen that there is a reflection but there is no tree, right, in reality? So yes, there is a tree on the land. So the reflection is what it is. That is called Maya, that which is not, because that is not the true self. The true self is the spiritual world, which is the original tree. So Lord Krishna is giving this analogy very nicely to Arjun to help him understand. भगवान बता रहे हैं अर्जुन को कि धनंजय समझो कि ये जो ट्री है, ये जो बरगद का ट्री है, ये अपसाइड डाउन है बेसिकली, विच इज दिस मटेरियल वर्ल्ड, और इसके जो लीव्स हैं दे आर वैदिक हिम्स. एंड देन उसको बताते हैं कि उसकी जो ट्विग्स हैं वो सेंस ऑब्जेक्ट्स हैं. सो ट्विग्स आर सेंस ऑब्जेक्ट्स, तो उससे वन इज रिलेटेड इन interacting very nicely, but this person who is interacting is like birds. So there are two birds on this tree, and one bird is just observer. He's just observing the other bird, so that he's waiting for the other bird to turn towards this bird, and so he can give the direction. So who is this bird who is overseeing and permitting? He's the super soul. Lord Krishna is saying, this is me, my primary portion. So मेरा जो अंश है वो, एंड स्वांशा इज अगेन पर्सनल एक्सपेंशन है जो सुपर सोल होते हैं, हु इज इन योर हार्ट, हु इज इन माई हार्ट. सो यू नो योर बिजनेस, आई नो माई बिजनेस, बट सुपर सोल, लॉर्ड श्री कृष्णा, दे नो एवरीवन्स बिजनेस. हरे कृष्णा. सो ये जो ट्री है, इसमें जो सेकंड वर्ड है वो क्या कर रहा है? सो दैट इज अस. दीज आर द विभिन्न अंश. सो दीज आर द लिविंग एंटिटी. So this bird is going from one branch to another branch, tasting different kind of fruits. जब लॉर्ड कृष्णा कहते हैं कि वो one branch to another branch है, tasting different kind of fruits. So what are these fruits? Happiness and distress. So we are experiencing, हम लोग एक ब्रांच से दूसरी ब्रांच, एक शाखा से दूसरी शाखा पे जंप कर रहे हैं. हायर प्लानिटरी सिस्टम्स जब हम लोग अपर ब्रांच पे जाते हैं, लो प्लानिटरी सिस्टम जब हम लोग पाताल लोग और लोअर प्लानिटरी सिस्टम्स में जाते हैं, सफ़र करते हैं, different universe में जा रहे हैं. So this is also because the bird is going to different places and experiencing the influence at those places, right? और ये ट्री को कहीं से तो एनर्जी आ रही होगी, right? सो लॉर्ड कृष्ण कहते हैं कि इट इज़ बिंग रन, इट इज़ बिंग ड्रिवन, इट इज़ बिंग फेड, राइट. जो ट्री है उसको ऊर्जा कहाँ से मिल रही है, उसको शक्ति कहाँ से मिल रही है. ऑफ कोर्स लॉर्ड इज़ द सुप्रीम मेंटेनर, वी ऑल नो, एंड ही हैज़ ऑलरेडी रिवील. उन्होंने पहले ही बता दिया है, देवी हे शन गुणमयी मम माया दुरत्यया. उन्होंने पहले ही बता दिया था कि ये जो मटेरियल एनर्जी है, दिस इज़ एन एनर्जी ऑफ माइंड, एक्सटर्नल पोटेंसी जो है उनकी बाहर शक्ति, तो ये उनकी एनर्जी है. और जो 3 मोड्स ऑफ मटेरियल नेचर है, दे आर नरिशिंग दिस ट्री. जो 3 मोड्स ऑफ मटेरियल नेचर हम लोगों ने कल भी कवर किया था, 3 मोड्स ऑफ मटेरियल नेचर, सत्वगुणा विच इज़ मोड ऑफ गुडनेस, रजोगुणा मोड ऑफ पैशन, तमोगुणा मोड ऑफ इग्नोरेंस. सो ये जो 3 गुणास है, दे इन्फ्लुएंस द लिविंग एंटिटी. नाउ इट इज़ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग दैट द लिविंग एंटिटी इज गोइंग फ्रॉम वन ब्रांच टू अनदर. But one who understands this tree, that there is no beginning, there is no end, there is no middle of this tree, one cannot understand this tree. It is a very complicated arrangement, and it has been made not by Lord's desire. He never, भगवान नहीं चाहते थे ये tree बनाना, however means again the material universe बनाना, but it is to satisfy our desire. हम लोगों को डिज़ायर आए कि वी वॉन्ट टू एन्जॉय. कृष्णा इज द सुप्रीम एन्जॉयर, ही इज ऑलवेज एन्जॉइंग, सो वी बिकेम जेलस एट वन टाइम, एंड वी वांटेड टू एन्जॉय, सो वी डिसाइडेड सो टू फैसिलिटेट आवर एन्जॉयमेंट, हम लोगों को खुश करने के लिए, ताकि हम लोगों की इंद्र तृप्ति हो, तो उसके लिए भगवान ने भौतिक जगत बनाया. और इस जगत में हम लोग कॉन्स्टेंटली लगे हुए हैं, किसमें, अपना इंद्र तृप्ति करने के लिए और सेंस ग्रेटिफिकेशन में, राइट. एंड ही इज रिवीलिंग कि दिस मटेरियल वर्ल्ड इज बीइंग रिप्रेजेंटेड दिस ट्री, बट देयर इज अ spiritual world, the real tree, right? We see so much variety in this material world. Where is this variety? Is actually a perverted reflection of the variety in the spiritual world. The true reality is in the spiritual world. What we are seeing is that which is not in delusion, thinking that this world is separate from Krishna and this is for us to enjoy. To lord over this world, we are constantly, taking on different yonis, and we are suffering in this world. When I say suffering, तो कुछ लोगों को लगता है नहीं, we are enjoying very much. Yes, in delusion, that which is not. Sometimes what we think is suffering is in reality, we feel that this is suffering, but this is like, जैसे हम लोग समुद्र में किसी ने हमको डुबकियों पे डुबकियाँ लगा रहे हैं. Sometimes our head is under the water and we are falling, like feeling like अब जब प्राण निकलने वाले, now we are going to lose our life, and suddenly at the last moment somebody pulls us out of the water, and for a moment we get this relief. And then suddenly, immediately, we are put under water. So that relief is what people are thinking is enjoyment, right? While there is eternal enjoyment, real enjoyment is in the spiritual world, which is transcendental, which is overflowing ocean, as if the ocean is overflowing. It is so much more. While the enjoyment in this material world is flickering spark in the dark. So Lord Krishna, he reveals, न तद्भासते सूर्यो न शशंको न पावकः यद्गत्वा न निवर्तन्ते तद्धाम परमं मम. So he is saying that the spiritual world, there is no need for sun, there is no need for moon, right? There is no need for electricity or fire to make it illuminated, because Lord Krishna himself is there. The spiritual world is self-illuminated by the Brahman effulgence, and that effulgence is coming from the toes of Lord Shri Krishna. The nails of Lord Shri Krishna are like jewels, they're shining like jewels. So from his body comes the Brahman effulgence. उनके शरीर से Brahman effulgence जो रोशनी निकली है, और उससे सारा का सारा आध्यात्मिक जगत जो है रोशनमान है, हमें से illuminated है. तो इस material world में जो हम लोग फंसे हुए हैं, उसके लिए क्या solution है? He gives the solution. What is the solution? His solution is that by the weapon of detachment, right, we should cut off the tree. The tree has such deep roots that it's not possible to take it out. Yet at the same time, so imagine of that, imaginary tree that we are thinking is the tree, right? हम इस material world जो कि actually imaginary है, हम इसको सच समझ बैठे हैं. तो इस imaginary world को कैसे करें? तो उसको detachment से काटना पड़ता है. Detachment से काटने का बड़ा interesting example है. Say for example, I'm holding this pen, right? And now, if I have to leave this pen, But then somebody is so much bound to have this pen, so they Anand Bhaya Abhyasat. That is our intention. We want to hold on to something, right? So we are holding on to this pen. But then if there is another pen that comes in, and this is like Adhyatmik. So we say, okay, hold this one. So when we try to hold this one, we automatically, for holding this one, we drop the other one. So this is the glory of Bhakti. In Bhakti Yoga, you don't have to make an endeavor like in other yogic processes to first leave something and then take on something. When you take to Bhakti Yoga, automatically anartha nivrati syat. All other kind of anarthas, they vanish in due course of time. Yes, it is not instantly, so because our bhakti is not ananya, right? We start little, but we start. That's the glory, that we make an effort that to hold this pen, and automatically the other pen gets dropped. So that is very important. तो अनन्य भक्ति के आते ही हम लोग प्रॉपरली पूरी तरह से आनंदमय हो जाते हैं. And this starts simply with the chanting of the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Sometimes people ask, बहुत से लोग पूछते हैं कि प्रभु जी ये गुस्सा बहुत आता है, उसको कैसे कंट्रोल करें? सो जो मॉडर्न साइंटिस्ट कुछ लोग साइकोलॉजिस्ट एग्जांपल देते हैं, उससे भी बेटर एग्जांपल है कि आपको जब बहुत ज़्यादा गुस्सा आ रहा है ना, तो आप आंखें बंद करके 10 बार शांत भाव से भगवान को प्रे करते हुए कि भगवान प्लीज़ हेल्प मी इन दिस सिचुएशन. जस्ट चैंट एंड स्माइल व्हेन यू आर चैंटिंग हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. देन टेक अ पॉज एंड थिंक अबाउट इट. गुस्सा क्यों आ रहा है? What was the adverse result that you are getting, and what was the result you are expecting? Then pray to Krishna again. How can I, if this is what I am getting, is it favorable? Or what I am actually getting is favorable for me? Sometimes what Lord Krishna is providing you is more favorable than the one. What is the lesson that I have to learn in this case? Sometimes children, they don't listen to us, right? And we become upset, and then we become angry after some time. And that doesn't look nice, because that's not something we want to teach children. So when we get angry in front of children, we are actually teaching them that behavior. Unknowingly, they are absorbing it. They are like, they're like foam. They are absorbing everything that we are showing them. So, if we lie in front of children, then they are absorbing it, that it's okay to lie. If we are showing duplicity, hypocrisy, then they are absorbing that it is okay to be hypocritic. And then when it happens, they reflect that behavior to us, then we get upset, right? So we should be very careful not to do that. And yes, what has happened in the past, let it be there. Now you should be behaving in a manner what you want to teach, right? Treat others as you want to be treated, but rather teach them better, that they learn how to treat others as well. So this is a reflection. What we see in others is actually a reflection of our own behavior. When we point fingers on something towards someone, there are actually 3 fingers pointing towards us. What does that mean? We can only detect a defect in others that we have in us, right? So it is very important to understand that this is where I should be improving. Introspection, self-transformation, self-realization. And this, if sometimes people say, no, I don't have to be a devotee, I can just do it and improve myself. Well, they get up, but they fall quickly. And then they get up, they fall quickly. Why do you get up to fall again and again? Rather, just get up and hold on to something that you cannot fall. And that holding is additional, right? It is an extra effort, but we have to make an effort. It is Lord Krishna, when he takes 1 step towards him, he takes 10 steps towards us, as Acharyas revealed. But our steps are puny steps, 1 meter, 1.5 meter long. His steps, in 1 step he covered the whole earth. In the 2nd step he went to the end of the universe. He was wondering where in the material world he has covered everything. He was asking Bali Maharaj कि भाई मैं तीसरा पैर कहाँ रखूँ अपना तीसरा कदम. So that is the 3rd step, where to put it. So his 10 steps means he can literally get us and take us and lift us, right? And that is the glory of the Supreme Lord, that we have for little effort. So now with the weapon of detachment, we have to cut off, right, this material world. That doesn't mean that you start destroying everything around you. No. It is to develop detachment in our heart, in our mind. We have to start practicing, and that starts simply with the chanting of the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So by praying to the Lordship, anytime we have difficulty, just pray to the Lordship and meditate. Ask Lord Shri Krishna, please give me direction. How can I be, suitably located and suitably situated in this position? So again, I talked about there are 4 main lessons. The first lesson is using this analogy. Lord Krishna is revealing that becoming detached from the material world. Now it is very interesting that if this material world, who is clutching to this material world? We are clutching to this material world. Material world is represented by the very body, right? This is the field of activities, our body, the 6 senses. So Lord Krishna is saying, Mame Vamsho Jiva Loke, Jiva Bhuta Sanatana. So these are my part and parcels, my Ansha, right? The living entities. We are all part and parcel, Amsha, part of Lord Shri Krishna. But we are Vibhin Amsha, not Swamsha. Swamshas are Vishnu Tattvas. We are Jiva Tattvas. So we are part of Lord Shri Krishna. Yet, what does parcel mean? We use part and parcel. Parcel means we are fully functional in our capabilities that have been provided to us. We are perfectly, we are complete package. Each of us is a complete package to perform an activity, and we all have one quality that can give satisfaction to Lord Shri Krishna. So each one of us have a unique quality that fully satisfies Lord Shri Krishna. So that's what the purpose is, right? That we should use our abilities, our capabilities, our whatever we have, जो भी हमारे पास है, हमको भगवान ने जो भी क्षमता दी है, उससे हमें भगवान को प्रसिद्ध करना है. और हम सब में एक स्पेसिफिक क्वालिटी है जो भगवान को बहुत अच्छी लगती है. So when we serve Lord Shri Krishna fully, he receives that हम लोग की तरफ से reciprocation. Actually, Lord Krishna is constantly loving us. We should be reciprocating, and of course he reciprocates again, because he loves, like a father who's loving his child, but the child is little stubborn. But when the child loves father, father loves him more, right? That is the true reflection. That is the relationship. That's when we become joyful. That's when we become happy, he becomes happy. So our happiness is completely dependent on the supreme happiness of the Supreme Person, Purushottama. So that is the main essence that we are learning. And how can we get it? Bhakti Devi, she has 2 sons, right? One is knowledge, right? And the second one is detachment. From knowledge comes detachment. So knowledge is where he is revealing in these chapters, the last 6 chapters of Bhagavad Gita. In chapter 15, he is using analogy himself to make it easy for us, that we don't have to the weapon of detachment, so we can become detached from the tree, because it's very difficult to uproot a tree which is deep rooted, right? And this tree, he's saying, it has no beginning, no end, and no middle. So nobody knows where it began. Yet at the same time, to uproot the tree will require a lot of effort. But with the weapon of detachment, we can cut off the tree. Which means, if we are holding on to a tree and we are saying, leave me, leave me, leave me, not realizing that who is holding on to the tree? We are holding on to the tree. I'm giving you a second analogy कि हम किसी वृक्ष को पकड़ लिए ऐसे और उसके बाद बोल रहे हैं हमें छोड़ दो, हमें छोड़ दो. अरे माया तो जड़ है, वो तो अपने आप कुछ करती नहीं है, हम लोग ने उसे पकड़ा रखा है. अगर पीछे से कोई आएगा बोलेगा एक्चुअली तुम मेरी तरफ तो आओ, मुझे पकड़ लो, तो all we have to do is we have to turn around and hold that person. And all of a sudden we have left the tree, right? We are not holding the tree anymore. So Lord Krishna, हम बहिर्मुख हो गए, हमने उनकी तरफ पीठ कर ली है और हम माया की तरफ मुंह करके मनमुखी होके मीन्स माया की तरफ मुंह करके उसे पकड़े हुए हैं. और हमको करना क्या है? बस पलट के हमें भगवान कृष्ण के चरणों को पकड़ लेना है, बिकॉज ही इज राइट देयर. और हम सब जो सुख देखना चाहते हैं, जो एंजॉयमेंट देखना चाहते हैं, आनंद भयो अभ्यासात, राइट? हम हमेशा आनंद में रहना चाहते हैं, वो हमें कहाँ मिलेगी? भगवान के चरणों में वो आनंद मिलेगा. वो प्रॉपर जो हम देखना चाहते हैं. यहाँ तो हमें परवर्टेड रिफ्लेक्शन मिल रहा है, राइट? इन दिस मटेरियल वर्ल्ड, भौतिक जगत में हमें परवर्टेड रिफ्लेक्शन मिल रहा है. वो तो एक्चुअली है ही नहीं. इट इज़ अ मिराज. जस्ट लाइक डेजर्ट में मिराज होता है, वी थिंक दैट देयर इज़ वाटर एंड लाइक द एनिमल्स दे रन आफ्टर दैट मिराज, बट जब वहाँ पहुँचते हैं तो देखते हैं यहाँ तो पानी है ही नहीं, फिर उनको थोड़ी और दूर दिखाई देता है. दिस इज़ वॉट भौतिक जगत में होता है. और यही भगवान बोल रहे हैं, Jiva Bhuta Sanatana. So we are eternal living entity. The body is material because of the combination of material energy and a human being. Living entity, is not human being, living entity. Human being is body of a human with a living entity in it. So living entity takes on various kind of bodies, and because of the presence of human, of the living entity, the body, because of the presence of the soul, the body goes through 6 changes. What are these changes? Body takes birth, body grows, it maintains for some time, sustains for some time, then it has byproducts, progeny, produces children and others, then it dwindles and finally it dies. So these are the 6 changes. These 6 changes जो हो रहे हैं बॉडी के अंदर, जो हमारे शरीर में जो ये 6 प्रकार के changes हो रहे हैं, that is caused by the presence of the living entity. The consciousness is the effect. The cause is the living entity. हम लोगों ने ये डिस्कस किया था क्षेत्रज्ञ में भी, और इस चैप्टर में भी भगवान कृष्ण जब डिस्कस कर रहे हैं तो प्रभुपाद ने पर्पट में 6 चेंजेस डिस्क्राइब किए हैं. सो इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर अस टू अंडरस्टैंड. जो फर्स्ट 6 वर्सेस हैं, इट इज़ टेलिंग अस टू बिकम डिटैच्ड, राइट? सो we have to develop that strength, right? We can remember this with STAR. There are various acronyms on this one actually, and for different classes, based on the different kind of crowd, we use different acronyms. Sometimes we use the acronym WISE, which also describes this very nicely. BEST also describes his, HOPE also describes his, LIFE also describes it, and then STAR also describes. So we are going to look from a STAR perspective today. Because it's very easy. You all want to be star, right? So you can be star, but understand that star is illuminating objects. When हमारे वेदास में शशि जो कि मून है उसको भी स्टार बोला गया है, तो वो इसको इसलिए क्योंकि इट्स अ लुमिनरी. उसका एक्चुअल जो तारा है उसका मीनिंग होता है लुमिनरी, या जो भी चांद है उसको लुमिनरी के पर्सपेक्टिव से उसको बोला गया है. इट्स सेंडिंग अस अ रिफ्लेक्शन एट नाइट, yet at the same time it is luminous, right? उसमें प्रकाश है. रात को जब हम देखते हैं तभी हम उसको देख पाते हैं. जो उसका डार्क पोर्शन है वो easily visible नहीं होता है, normal eyes. Yes, if you pay attention with a telescope you will be able to see, yes, it has a dark side which is not getting illuminated, and that's why the luminary aspect comes in. So भगवान कहते हैं कि ये जो मनश्ष्ठानि इंद्रियाणि है ना, प्रकृति स्थानी कर्षति. सो ही इज एंडिवरिंग, वी लिविंग एंटिटीज, हम लोग जो इस जीव हैं इस भौतिक जगत में विभिन्न प्रकार के बॉडीज़ में, राइट, 8.4 मिलियन टाइप्स ऑफ बॉडीज़ में वी आर टेकिंग ऑन बेस्ड ऑन आवर डिज़ायर. वट एवर वी हैड इन द लास्ट लाइफ, दैट डिज़ायर एट द लास्ट मोमेंट, दैट कॉस्ट अस टू टेक दिस न्यू बॉडी. एंड देन द बॉडी, इंटरेस्टिंगली, from the human body, whatever we think takes on that body, and if we get a lower body, then we have to go through the progressive cycle to get to again human body. That is very painful. And if we do get, because of Sukriti, we get demigod's body, then again, like I mentioned, demigod's body, the enjoyment is 1,000 times more. But the death of a demigod means coming back afterwards from the demigod, heavenly planets, coming back to this earthly planets, we have to come back. And that is thousands and thousands of times painful. Because when we fall from the heavenly planets, Brahma, Rakshas and various kind of ghosts, they feed on the demigod body. And that is very, very painful. I don't want to go in there because it's too much. So again, focusing on, Lord Krishna is saying that by having this body which is being driven by the senses, right? So we talked about what's the field of activities, the 5 senses, the 24 elements we talked about. The 5 knowledge acquiring senses, 5 working senses, 5 sense objects, the 5 gross material, mind, intelligence, false ego and pradhan, right? So these 4 were times 5, so that's 20, and then there are 4 of this: pradhan, mind, intelligence, false ego. 20 plus 4 is 24. So these 24 elements constitute the body. 25th is the living entity, and 26th is the super soul in our heart. Very simple, right? So this is how we understand, and he is saying that these living entities in different kind of bodies are endeavoring very hard. So why to have hard endeavor? Rather take a simple process. That's why Srila Prabhupada used to say that we just take the elevator and press the top button and we reach to the top, just by taking to devotional service. And devotional service is so easy. All you have to do is start with the chanting of the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. See, interestingly, devotion service में ज़्यादा लंबी लिस्ट नहीं होती है. Subject matter of knowledge, 20 subject matters Lord Krishna discussed, right? 13th chapter में. 3 modes of material nature. What are the effects of the 3 modes of material nature? हम लोगों ने पिछली बार कवर किया. सत्व गुणों पे illumination and knowledge मिलती है. However, there is a fall down also. Person can become proud. He may get to higher planetary system, but then if he becomes proud, he actually falls down. Rajoguna mein, there is constant hankering, constant endeavor, over endeavor, and then there is constant desires, and a person becomes miserable. And he wanders on the earthly planets, right? And then Tamoguna, which is the mode of ignorance, usme person is lazy, he's sleeping all the time, indolence, inactivity. So he further takes on to the lower birds, like animals and insects and so forth. Very, very painful. So we understand these effects, but then we don't have to rise to, sometimes people say that you have to rise to Sattva Guna and then you can only practice devotional service. No. Wherever you are, just take to the chanting of the holy name. You will rise above the 3 modes of material nature. Yes. You will have all the qualities of the demigods. Yes. You will not just be pure like Sattva Guna, you will be pure in pure goodness, which is much better than this Sattvic, right? So that is the essence, that the whole program in Krishna consciousness to spiritualize our body. Devashi Narad ने फर्स्ट कैंटो में जब व्यासदेव से मिले थे तो क्या कहा था? That I developed my spiritual memory right when I was in the body of this Shudra boy. He reveals that कि मैं जब उस maid servant का बेटे की तरह था, 5 साल का बालक, जब मैं वेदांतिस के संपर्क पे था, उनका भोजन मैंने ग्रहण किया, उनका जो रेमिनेंट था प्रसाद समझ के, तो मेरा सारा सेंस वॉश ऑफ हो गए और मेरा माइंड प्रॉपर्ली अलाइन हो गया, अट्रैक्ट हो गया टूवर्ड्स हरि कथा. और उसके बाद में मैंने उन लोगों से जो उपदेश सुने तो उससे मेरा हृदय साफ हो गया. ऑटोमेटिकली आई रोज टू दैट लेवल, राइट. और उनकी जो 5 साल के बालक, उनकी मदर को सांप ने डस लिया, बट ही कंटिन्यू टू अंडरस्टूड दैट दिस इज मर्सी ऑफ लॉर्ड. हमारे जीवन में जो भी होता है ना, हम उसे रिलेटिविटी से क्यों देखते हैं? बिकॉज वी आर मटेरियली contaminated, right? We are in material desires. We have some desires that are not going to be fulfilled. Our expectations are different. Arey Baba, you have your expectation, I have my expectation. Like Lord Krishna, he has his own opinion. So your opinion and my opinion doesn't matter when it comes to the Lord's opinion. And his opinion is benefiting to you as well as to me. तो हमें उस तरह से सोचना चाहिए. जब हम ऐसा सोचेंगे तो everything looks very nice. Everything looks with the right perspective. And Lord Krishna says कि जो इस proper दृष्टिकोण से देखता है, with this viewpoint, when somebody looks at it with the right perspective that everything is being done by me for the benefit, then he sees things properly. That doesn't mean if there's something bad going on, we go out in the bad situation. We should also understand the other living entities are also doing their own stuff, right? So the intelligence is that we don't get disturbed by them and we don't disturb them. We stay under the radar and continue to do our duties, which is simply carrying out the various duties that we are prescribed to based on the varnas and ashrams, while aligning it with our Sanatan Dharma. Jivera Sarup Hoya Krishnera Nityadas. Lord Krishna didn't say, Arjun, now you give up all this fighting and come, meditate or engage in devotional service, just chant the holy name. He said, no. Mama Smaran Yudhyacha. Remembering me, fight. So we have to carry out our activities. Many of us are students, we have to carry out our studies. Yet at the same time, do your studies for Lord Shri Krishna. Sometimes people say, well, my dear sir, I am actually a butcher. कभी कभी ऐसा भी बोलते हैं कि भाई मेरे को ऐसा काम करना पड़ता है कि मैं भगवान की का ध्यान करते हुए करता हूँ. अरे हैव सम इंटेलिजेंस. भगवान का ध्यान कर रहे हो और फिर दूसरे को हर्ट कर रहे हो, किसी और लिविंग एंटिटी को. एटलीस्ट ऐसा तो नहीं करो, बिकॉज दैट्स डुप्लिसिटी. यू आर नॉट अलाइनिंग, because if you think that you are as a Shudra category, then you should be serving others, benefiting others by your service, not hurting others. So it is very important. And then when the person understood, oh, okay, this is what, use some intelligence. And to use the intelligence is why it is said that you have to approach a bona fide spiritual master, right? And 12 subject matters जो बताए थे knowledge है उसमें आचार्य उपासना, right? Not just approaching a spiritual master. Lord Krishna says that upasana, you should worship a spiritual master. So you should approach a bona fide spiritual master, serve him. That's what upasana means. Serve him, worship him, get the instruction and follow those instructions. And people, they change their direction, right? Yesterday there was discussion that a person is in transport, and because he is in transport he has to lie a lot. Well, is it for the benefit of the humanity are you doing it, or is it for your own benefit? And we have to make that call, right? How much do we want to hold on to this tree? Or do we want to hold on to this tree and still hold on to Lord Shri Krishna? Or is it possible to hold on to Lord Shri Krishna while carrying out our activities? Because holding on to a tree is going to cause happiness and distress, right? It's going to cause misery. Even happiness is going to bind us to this material world. जो material world का happiness है, जो pious activities हैं and impious activities. So both are binding. While devotional service, they are non-binding because there is no reaction, akarma, right? So from that perspective, when we say, then we are not holding out to the tree and calling out, leave me, leave me. We understand what is our purpose. And our only limitation is, there is only one limitation we have, and that limitation is us. So it is all up to us. We also learned, right, हमने 13th chapter में ये भी पढ़ा था अच्छी तरह से कि the various kind of bodies are provided by material energy, but who is asking for what kind of body? It's us. Who's causing happiness and distress in this material world? It's us, the living entity. So sometimes we say, well, I'm not causing it, he is causing it or she is causing it. But are we benefiting? And that's why we should take on to this service of benefiting by engaging ourselves. First, charity begins at home. So first we should take to devotional service, then we should encourage others to take to devotional service. This simply starts with the chanting of the holy name. Yes, you got it. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Now, भगवान बता रहे हैं कि there is a Adhyatmic जगत जहाँ पे ना sun की जरूरत है, ना moon की जरूरत है to illuminate. ना fire की जरूरत है. Pavaka actually means fire, but Srila Prabhupada also realized that everyone uses light, so they won't understand when we just say fire. They'll say we have electricity, so he also added electricity, right? In the translation, he actually added electricity instead of fire. Pavaka means fire. So electricity is actually an effect of fire. It's a manifestation of fire. It's a transformation in a different way of fire showing in a different form. It's like burning the wire, but not enough so that the wire breaks. Yet at the same time, but after some time, the wire does break, or in this case, today, now we have LED driven lights and all, but it's basically transforming the energy and showing it as a fire. Fire has two effects. It has heat and it has light. So both are sustaining for us if given in a specific quantity, right? Sun also has heat, but you don't want to enter sun because then the body will just evaporate, just turn to ashes instantly. So here Lord Krishna, from 7 through 6 to 11, he is revealing that there is a transmigration effect, and he is revealing that all these living entities are his part and parcel, and they are suffering in this body which consists of the senses and the mind. So Shashtani refers to Shashtani Indriyani. So these are 6 senses including the mind. So mind is also considered as senses, and they are heavily endeavoring. So in mode of goodness, people are normally engaged in knowledge, illumination, pious activities. Mode of passion is a very troublesome state. Person is very greedy, he is over endeavoring, and final result is miseries. He is never satisfied at heart because of the greed. And tamasa is the lower life, one falls down. We covered that. And now Lord Krishna, from 12 to 15, he is identifying that he is the maintainer. Nitya Nityanam Chetanas Chetananam Eko Bahunam Yo Vidadati Kaman Katha Upanishad. He is saying that among all the eternal souls, Nitya, he is the supreme eternal, and of all the conscious beings, he is the supreme consciousness, right? And वो अकेले सबको maintain करते हैं. तो that is specific quality. He is identifying that everything rests on me, he is telling Arjuna. And so much so that he enters into this material world and he maintains this material world. So we all understand that the Chatur, as Vasudev, Sankarshan, Pradyumna, and Aniruddha. These four personalities were expansion from Lord Balaram. They, carry out this maintaining of all the material universes. And then the three Purusharthas we talked about earlier, they maintain as a Purusharthas, they are also responsible for creation, maintenance, and annihilation. Right? We talked about Karo Daksha Vishnu, Garbha Daksha Vishnu, Shiva Daksha Vishnu. Shiva Daksha Vishnu is the one who is super soul. He enters everywhere and he appears divided, but he is undivided. He is in your heart as super soul and he is in my heart as super soul. That doesn't mean you have a different super soul and I have a different super soul. It is the same super soul. And that super soul knows what each of us want, and when we interact with each other, he is very happy when we have a loving interaction, when we greet each other with Hare Krishna, when we greet each other with Hari Bol, when we talk about Lord's name form activities, pastimes, then we get full satisfaction and we also get enjoyment. Tushyanticha, Ramanticha. And we constantly endeavor in pleasing Lord Shri Krishna, then our senses are fully satisfied. So he is identifying that he also, not just the material universe is entering, he is actually maintaining us on a daily basis. Without his help, means our heart won't beat, and without his sustaining us, we won't be able to sustain means live as well. He is saying, Aham Vaishwanaro Bhutva Praninam Dehamashita Pranapan Samayukta Pachamannam Chaturvidham. So he is saying that I have entered into the very body, I live in the body of the living entity because of that as a living entity he is also his Paramatma, right? He is in our heart, but he is also the fire of the stomach, Lord Krishna reveals. And he is saying that Pan-apan, so the incoming air and the outgoing air, right? So the outgoing Pran and Apan is the incoming air. He mixes with the air to digest the four kinds of food stuff. And this is a very common prayer that devotee is saying, and when they are about to honor prasadam. Mahaprasade Govinda, yes, that prayer is there. Afterwards we also do this, realizing that Lord, he is the fire in the stomach and he is the one who is digesting all kind of food stuff. But what are the different kind of food stuffs? The one that drink, we just gulp down our throat. So that is one kind. The one we lick, the one we chew, right? The one we suck. So these are different kind of food stuff. So this variety is based on how we are taking them inside the body, the way we eat them. That's how these varieties have been described. And when we understand this, then we understand that actually Lord is maintaining, and he is the sustainer of all the material universes and all the spiritual universes. We are in a very small material universe, and within that material universe we are in a very small planet, Earth. And on this planet there are so many countries, but we are a very small country, right? US in my case. In your case it could be India, Europe, wherever it is. And then out there are so many cities, we are in one city, and of so many cities there are so many streets, we are on one street, and on this street there are so many houses, we are in one house, and in this house there are so many rooms, we are in one room. So what is the need for us to feel proud, right? And how can we even think, it is hilarious to think that I am important. But at the same time, everyone has been given this false ego, which makes one think that one is very important. So we should give up this false ego, realize, open up our eyes and understand that the only important one is Lord Krishna, and we become important when we serve Purushottama, the top, the Supreme Person, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So then we become important when we are important in the eyes of Lord Shri Krishna, when we are serving him. Then he sees the purpose, then we see the purpose of our life being fulfilled. So he reveals in the 15th verse, right, as how so the chapter started with Vedas, right, the tree, which is one who knows this tree can understand the Vedas. Yet at the same time, what is the purpose of the Vedas is being identified Lord Shri Krishna in the 15th verse. And this verse Srila Prabhupada used many times, one of his favorite verses. Sarvasya chaham hriti sannivishto matta smritir jnanam apohanam cha Vedescha sarvairahamev vedyo Vedant kridved vida eva chaham sarvasya chaham hridaya sannivishto. So he has entered in all living entities. And when we say Atma, actually Atma refers to soul and has been used in different contexts. It refers to the bodies, it refers to the senses with the soul, it refers to the body with the soul, it refers just to the soul as well. That is the Atmaram shloka in Chaitanya Charitamrita. There are multiple definitions being described by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So the context of Atma or soul differs. Living entity Jiva refers to the spiritual spark, right? That's us. So that one is more concrete, and contextually it is literally referring to us, but Atma sometimes adds other factors depending on its usage, its context, how it has been used. So here he is saying that that he is Hridaya Sannivishto. So he is situated in the heart, right? He is Lord as Super Soul is situated in the heart. Matta smritir jnanam apohanam cha. From me, Lord Krishna is saying, from Lord Krishna comes the smriti, remembrance, jnanam, knowledge, apohanam, forgetfulness also. So if we want to forget Krishna, then he also allows us to forget him, because that also is coming from him. Vedescha sarver ahamev vedyo. Vedescha sarver. So by the Vedas, ahamev vedyo, I am to be known. So who is knowable? Lord Krishna is the knowable. So who is to be known? Right? By the Vedas, Lord Krishna is to be known by the Vedas. And Vedanta Krit Ved. So he is the compiler of the Vedas. Vedanta Krit means he is the compiler of the Vedas. So Ved Vyas, Srila Krishna Dvaipanya Vyasdev, son of Parashamani and Satyavati, he wrote, who is an empowered incarnation of Lord Shri Krishna. So he is the compiler of the Vedanta and Vedavit, and he is also the knower of the Vedas, Chaham. So he is saying that I am seated in everyone's heart. For me comes remembrance, knowledge and forgetfulness, and I am the knower of the Vedas, I am the compiler of the Vedas, and I am the purpose from that is to be known by the Vedas. So he is also the knower of the Vedas, and he is to be known, he is to be understood by the Vedas. So he is the essence of the Vedas. So all Vedas point towards one direction. That direction is Lord Shri Krishna. So instead of using Vedas, that's why Bhagavan Buddha, he said, in incarnation of the Lord, said that I don't consider Vedas, because people were misusing the knowledge in Vedas. Just like the example I gave, a nuclear scientist can use the energy correctly or incorrectly. It's the use that matters. And since in the Kali age people were engaging in fruitive activities to rise to higher planets, and they were causing havoc by doing animal sacrifices, that's why Bhagavan Buddha, he said that ahimsa is the topmost principle, because they were using it incorrectly, the Vedas. Vedas are coming from Lord Shri Krishna. They are expansion of Lord Shri Krishna, yet at the same time they have to be used correctly. While we are getting this knowledge, so it has to be used correctly. Then he is satisfied, then we are satisfied, and everyone is satisfied. Now in the 16 to 20 verses, the first 6 verses, 16, 17, 18, are also known as Trishloki Gita. And this is where Lord is talking about the Sambandh Gyan. He is talking about the relationship. What is our position and what is our relationship with him. Then the 19th verse refers to Abhideya, what is the process of attaining him, right? And 20th verse talks about Prayojana. So this is very important. These are 5 verses, very important 5 verses. And here Lord Krishna is talking about this relationship. But before we go to the relationship, I want to just meditate, on some of the aspects. When people say, okay, Sambandha, Abhideya, Prayojana, how are they related with the previous section? So Lord is saying that he is sustainer of everyone, and people sometimes have this desire to serve the topmost person, and the topmost person is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Why should one serve? So Srila Prabhupada used to give a very nice story, so I'll cover that story. Once there was this man, he wanted to serve the he came to know that, he realized that he should serve the best person, the topmost person. So in the village, the landlord was the topmost person. So he went to the landlord, he said, my dear sir, I want to serve you. मैं आपका सेवक बनना चाहता हूँ. क्योंकि लोगों की इच्छा होती है बड़े बड़े लोग के यहाँ काम करें ना. इच्छा जो होती है उसके पीछे बहुत सारे रीज़न भी होते हैं. इंटरेस्टिंगली, जब आप किसी बड़े आदमी के सेवक बनते हो तो आपको उसको जो फैसिलिटीज़ हैं, आपको वो फैसिलिटीज़ ऑटोमेटिकली अवेलेबल हो जाती है, राइट? I'll give you an example. There are so many rich people, they have servants in their houses, right? They have butler, they have cooks and maid servants and so forth. तो जो rich person है, वो जो खाना खाता है, ये लोग भी वही खाना खाते हैं, right? They don't cook separately. They just cook enough so that the family of the rich person जिसको सेवा कर रहे हैं, उसको जो मिल रहा है, और वही उनको भी खाने को मिलता है, तो भोजन अच्छा मिलता है पहले, right? Everything starts with the tongue and then finally to the stomach. Right, at the same time. That's why devotees के यहाँ पे even born as an insect is a great boon. Sometimes it is said in the Shastra, because devotee के यहाँ प्रसाद मिलेगा, वो प्रसाद खा के even the lower living entities, they will elevate in Krishna consciousness. There is a saying. So अब वो लोग भी वही खाते हैं जो मालिक खा रहा है, उनका परिवारजन खा रहे, और उसके बाद में जो घर के लोग हैं, बच्चे स्कूल चले जाते हैं, लेडीज़ अपने फ्रेंड्स वगैरह के संग में चली जाती हैं, एंड कभी कभी वर्क भी कर रही होती हैं, तो वो अपने वर्क पे चली जाती हैं. जो मास्टर होते हैं, जो हाउस होल्डर, हेड ऑफ हाउस होल्डर होते हैं, वो भी काम पे चले जाते हैं. तो ये लोग फैसिलिटीज़ भी एंजॉय करते हैं. नाउ सिमिलरली लॉर्ड कृष्णा ही इज़ मोर देन रेडी टू शेयर ऑल द फैसिलिटीज़ दैट ही हैज़, राइट? In the Vaikuntha Loka, there is unlimited opulences. There is so much enjoyment and happiness. So when we take to Lord Krishna's service, we get to enjoy all that stuff. He is willing to enjoy, but we have to be ready. Are we strong enough? Are we strong enough to take on this? So this person, that's why I'm coming back to Srila Prabhupada's story. ये person का बहुत desire था कि वो किसी का serve करे, topmost person का. जमींदार को serve करा था. Suddenly one day a man with many soldiers, he comes on to the जमींदार's landlord's place. तो जमींदार के घर में बहुत ही अच्छी तरह से सुसज्जित एक मंत्री की तरह से person आता है, बहुत सारे soldiers के साथ. तो the landlord was paying obeisances to him. So he says, who is this person? He says, oh, this is the minister of the king. He's like, is he bigger than you? He's like, yeah, ये मुझसे तो बहुत बड़ा है. He's much bigger than me. तो बोलते, can you request him that if I can serve him? So he says, okay, let me talk to him. So जमींदार उनसे बोलता है, जो मंत्री आए होते हैं, जो ट्रेजरी की तरफ से आए होते हैं कलेक्ट करने के लिए टैक्सेस वगैरह, तो उनको बोलता है कि दिस इज़ अ वेरी ऑनेस्ट पर्सन, ही वांट्स टू सर्व यू, ही सर्व मी वेरी नाइसली बट नाउ ही वांट्स टू सर्व यू. आपको सर्व कर सकता है? बोलते हैं हाँ ठीक है. सो अपने साथ ले आते हैं उसको मिनिस्टर. तो मिनिस्टर को सर्व कराता है. वन डे ही इज़ अकम्पनिंग मिनिस्टर, ही इज़ कैरिंग सम थिंग्स. तो राजा को मिलने जाते हैं. राजा को मिलने जाते हैं तो देखते हैं कि मिनिस्टर इज पेइंग ओबेइसेंसेस टू द किंग. बोलते हैं इज ही बिगर देन यू? इज लाइक यस, ही इज़ माई लॉर्ड, ही इज़ माई किंग. तो बोलते हैं अच्छा, तो आप उनसे रिक्वेस्ट कर सकते हैं कि मैं उनको सर्व करूँ. तो बोलते हैं ठीक है. तो मिनिस्टर बोलता है ही इज़ वेरी ऑनेस्ट पर्सन, प्रीवियसली ही सर्व वेरी नाइसली दैट लैंडलॉर्ड, नाउ ही वाज सर्विंग मी, नाउ ही वांट्स टू सर्व यू. तो किंग बोलता है ठीक है, उसको अपने सर्विस में लगा लेते हैं. वो ये बहुत ही ऑनेस्ट, बहुत ही डेडिकेटेड सर्वेंट था. तो जब पीपल हु आर वेरी ऑनेस्ट, वेरी डेडिकेटेड, लविंगली सर्विंग यू, दे बिकम क्लोज टू यू, राइट? सो राजा एक बार उसको अपने साथ ले जाता है एक ऋषि मुनि के आश्रम पे. तो ऋषि मुनि का आश्रम बहुत ही सात्विक एक जंगल में, बहुत ही अच्छे से वातावरण में, मोड ऑफ गुडनेस में है, सात्विक वातावरण है. सो वहाँ पे जाके व्हाट ही सीज इज दैट द किंग इज पेइंग ओबेइसेंसेस टू द सेज. ही इज सेइंग वाओ, is he bigger than you? The Raja says, yes, he is my spiritual master. What do you mean? He is great. The sages are great. Greater, much greater than me. तो बोलता है can you ask him कि मैं उनको सर्व कर सकता हूँ? तो राजा बोलते हैं ठीक है. तो अपने गुरु से बोलते हैं, सेज से बोलते हैं, प्लीज कैन ही सर्व यू? बोलते हैं yes, yes, yes. Understanding that this is a very honest man, he is serving very nicely, very lovingly. So he agrees to accept this young man as his servant. So the sage means he is engaging in devotional service. So of course he is worshipping the Lordship. And जो सेवक होता है बोलता है कि आप इनकी क्यों सेवा कर रहे हो? बोलते हैं he is the topmost, he is my Lord. तो बोलते हैं he is greater than you. He is like yes, ही इज़ मच ग्रेटर देन मी। बोलते क्या मैं इनके सर्व कर सकता हूँ? तो वो समझ जाते हैं इसकी क्या इच्छा है। बोलते हैं यस यू गो टू दिस टेम्पल, उसका एड्रेस देते हैं, रास्ता बताते हैं, बोलते हैं यू गो टू द टेम्पल, यू सर्व एट द टेम्पल। तो ठीक है, वो डायरेक्शन लेके जाता है, उस टेम्पल पे पहुंचता है, लेकिन रात हो गई थी। तो क्या होता है, टेम्पल का दरवाज़ा बंद कर दिया जाता है नॉर्मली। तो रात हो रही थी, ठंड थी, तो भगवान की सेवा करना चाहता है, इस मन से वो सो जाता है, मैं बाहर ही, दूर नहीं जाना चाहता था वो, है ना। तो जब सो रहा होता है ना, तो क्या होता है, रात को ठंड होती है, तो भगवान खुद देखते हैं कि अरे ये मेरा भक्त बनना चाहता है, इतना सेवक बनना चाहता है, ये मेरी उपासना करना चाहता है, भजना चाहता है, भज गोविंदम का मूड है इसका। तो उसको रात को अपनी चादर आके सुला देते हैं, उसको सोते हुए में अपनी चादर उड़ा देते हैं, ही कवर्स हिम विथ हिज ओन चादर, विथ हिज ओन शॉल। तो मॉर्निंग में पीपल व्हेन दे कम, दे से दैट दिस पर्सन इज वियरिंग हिज कवर्ड विथ डीटीज शॉल, राइट, भगवान की चादर उस पर उड़ी। तो सोचते हैं इसने चोरी करी है, तो उसको पकड़ के पीटने वाले होते हैं। तो उसी समय सोचते हैं लेकिन मंदिर का दरवाजा तो बंद है, इसने कैसे चुराया? और फिर पंडित को बुलाते हैं, तो पंडित बोलते हैं ये तो अंदर से बंद है, तो भगवान इसको चाहते हैं। उससे पूछते हैं तुम्हारा क्या रीज़न, तुम यहाँ पे क्यों आए हो? तो बोलता है मेरे को तो इन्होंने भेजा है कि मैं भगवान की सेवा करूं। तो उनका बताता है ऋषि के बारे में कि उन्होंने भेजा, तो समझ जाते हैं ये भगवान की सेवा करना चाहते हैं। फिर उसको भगवान की सेवा में लगा देते हैं और वो पुजारी बन जाता है, और वो इस तरह से भगवान के आजीवन सेवा करता है और बाद में वैकुंठ धाम को प्राप्त होता है। देन ही रिटर्न्स बैक होम, बैक टू गॉडहेड। सो दोज आर सम ऑफ द ब्लेसिंग्स। सो वी शुड अंडरस्टैंड फ्रॉम 16, 17, 18 वर्स व्हाट इज इट। भगवान पहले तीन जो है उसमें संबंध ज्ञान बता रहे हैं कि हम लोगों को पहले समझना चाहिए हम यहाँ क्यों हैं, क्या कर रहे हैं और हमारा क्या रिलेशन है। सो 16, 17, 18 टॉक अबाउट दैट। भगवान बोलते हैं कि there are two classes of beings. So जो living entities हैं, they are in two classes. One who are eternally liberated, one who is eternally, fallen. So fallible and infallible. Akshara and Kshara. Kshara is fallen and Akshara is unfallen, infallible. और जो मटेरियल यूनिवर्स पे जितने भी लोग हैं, जैसा हम लोग हैं, ये सब फॉलेबल हैं, नित्य बद्ध हैं, वी आर एटर्नली कंडीशन। एंड जो स्पिरिचुअल वर्ल्ड में हैं वो नित्य सिद्ध हैं, एटर्नली इनफॉलेबल। नाउ समटाइम्स पीपल गेट डिस्टर्ब बाय दिस, दे से दैट देयर इज नो होप। इट इज जस्ट व्हेन लॉर्ड इज रिवीलिंग, इट इज सेइंग दैट वी आर फॉलन बिकॉज वी आर इन दिस मटेरियल वर्ल्ड, राइट। हम इस मटेरियल भौतिक जगत में, इसलिए हम लोगों को नित्य बद्ध बोला है, क्योंकि हम बंधे हुए हैं तीन गुणों के कारण, राइट। गुण ऑल्सो मीन्स रोप, सो वी आर बाउंड बाय द रोप्स। तो हम लोग को अपने बॉडी को अगर स्पिरिचुअलाइज कर लेंगे बाय एंगेजिंग इन डिवोशनल सर्विस, दैट्स द होल प्रोग्राम, टू स्पिरिचुअलाइज आवर वेरी एग्जिस्टेंस, देन वी विल बिकम नित्य सिद्धा, सो वी विल बिकम एटर्नली इनफॉलेबल। उसके बाद हम बोलते हैं कि बिसाइड दीज टू फॉलेबल एंड इनफॉलेबल लिविंग एंटिटीज, देयर इज वन सुप्रीम बीइंग, एंड हु इज दैट सुप्रीम बीइंग? भगवान बोलते हैं इन दोनों से, नित्य बद्ध नित्य सिद्ध से ऊपर भी ये जो दो तरह के पुरुष हैं, दे आर enjoyers, right? The living entities, but they are smaller enjoyers. But the Purusha also means, the Ishvara also means the supreme, right? So there is one supreme soul, super soul, right? His Param Purusha, and जो कि imperishable Lord himself, जिन्होंने इन तीनों three worlds को enter किया हुआ है और maintain कर रहे हैं. So Lord is maintaining everything, all the spiritual universes and the material universes. अब उसके बाद में 18th में he is revealing कि ये जो सुप्रीम बीइंग है इज नॉन अदर देन मी, आई एम ट्रांसेंडेंटल टू बोथ, राइट। सो ही इज ट्रांसेंडेंटल टू बोथ इनफॉलिबल एंड फॉलिबल बीइंग्स, एज वेल एज ही इज द ग्रेटेस्ट, ही इज सेलिब्रेटेड इन दिस वर्ल्ड एंड ऑल्सो इन द वेदास एज द सुप्रीम पर्सन, एज द पुरुषोत्तम। सो दिस इज वेयर ही इज रिवीलिंग आवर रिलेशनशिप विथ हिम, दैट ही इज द सुप्रीम पर्सन and we are his servants. Jivera Surupaya Krishna Nityadas. तब उसके बाद में हमें क्या करना चाहिए? Then he is saying 19th verse में अभिधेय, the process is defined. that जो भी मुझे जानता है इस तरह से सुप्रीम पर्सन की तरह, सुप्रीम पर्सनालिटी ऑफ गॉडहेड की तरह, विदाउट डाउटिंग, असंशय, विदाउट हैविंग एनी डाउट, असमूढ़ो, राइट, विदाउट हैविंग एनी डाउट, वी इज engaging in devotional service to whom? To me, he is saying, O son of Bharat. So he is saying to Arjun that whoever knows me as the Supreme Person, without doubt, he engages in my devotional service, and we start devotional service simply with the chanting of the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And फिर 20th verse में प्रयोजना, he is identifying the goal. What is the goal? That this is the most confidential part of the Vedic scriptures. He is revealing to Arjun. Lord Krishna is saying, "Oh sinless one." So Arjun को बता रहे हैं कि don't worry, you have not performed any sin. So he is properly situated. He is already a devotee and friend to Lord Krishna, and he is saying that I am disclosing this secret to you. Yet at the same time, we also get to hear about this secret. And what is the secret? That when one understands this, will become wise, and his endeavor will know perfection. So when one understands that we have to engage in devotional service, then our intelligence is sharp and we get the wisdom through the mercy of Lord Shri Krishna. Evanum katha तेषाम एवानु कंपार्थम अहम अज्ञान जम तमः. चतुश्लोकी गीता में बताया था भगवान ने कि by his अनुकंपा, by his causeless mercy, he removes the darkness of ignorance from our heart by the light of knowledge. So we become knowledgeable, we become automatically receive proper understanding, we become wise. और जो wise होकर हमारे endeavors होते हैं are dovetail in devotional service to please Lord Shri Krishna. हम भगवान को प्रसन्न करना चाहते हैं. We want to make Lord happy. We want to work to make to please Lord Shri Krishna. Then our endeavors will know perfection, because that is perfection of life. And this is where we all become stars, by realizing what our true purpose is. And when we are engaged in our true purpose, then we please Rishikesha, the master of the senses, and all our senses are automatically satisfied, and we get spiritualized right here, right now, which starts with the chanting of the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So in this chapter, Bhagwan Krishna ne humko bataya, he has revealed that how we can overcome this material world, right? We can through detachment and knowledge, and this finally is culminating into devotional service. And we have to engage in devotional service, and Lord, He is maintaining all the spiritual universes and material universes, and by serving Him we become happy. So Anand Bhaya Abhyasad, we can attain happiness in this very life by realizing our relationship, engaging in devotional service, and by engaging in devotional service we get knowledge and detachment, and which is automatically through the attachment of in service of Lord Shri Krishna, and we become perfect. Hare Krishna. This is where the chapter ends. Shrimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Yes, please go ahead. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yes. So let's welcome our friends who have been there with us for the study of this chapter. फ्रेंड्स, आप सभी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. रॉबिन चक्रवर्ती, अश्विन कुमार, हरे कृष्णा.
हरे कृष्णा.
मोहन राव, हरे कृष्णा. अनुपम देव, प्रमोद यादव, सुजन सेन, सुकन्या चौधरी, हरि बोल. शिवानी गुलाटी, बुलेट श्रीधर, रोहित पंढरकर, चंदा पटवा, संदीप रॉयल, संगीता तोमर, शारदा धारा, कुणाल कुमार, हरि बोल, हरे कृष्णा. कुलदीप थुसु, मधव चंद्रा, रंजीत रॉय, राधा श्याम, रजत अरोड़ा, गौरव गाबा, अशोक जी, बेबी अदिति, हरि बोल, एंड मैनी अदर फ्रेंड्स जिनके नाम स्क्रॉल कर गए हैं. आप सभी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. वी स्टडी चैप्टर 15 ऑफ भगवद गीता, पुरुषोत्तम योग. हरि बोल.
श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की जय. श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय. निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे. हरि हरि बोल. हरे कृष्णा.